Jordan Binnington is there, Darcy Kemper, and Logan Thompson, which is the correct decision. I'm really glad they decided to kind of put whatever past, indifferences that Logan Thompson and Hockey Canada had, or whatever coaching staff was there, whatever the situation was that didn't allow him to be on the team last year when he was deservedly should have been on the team, in my opinion. They put him out there because he might be the best goalie that Canada has right now. Does that mean he's going to start game one? That's probably going to be Binnington's job to lose at this point. But the way that Thompson's played this year, I think he's a guy who can certainly play his way into that role. It's going to be one of those two guys. I mean, Kemper, he's the third goalie. I think that's going to be pretty well stated going into the tournament. But it's going to be fascinating to see if Doug Armstrong kind of leans on his guy. If John Cooper, who won the Four Nations with Jordan Binnington, leans on his guy and gives him the kind of inside track to the starter's job despite the bad numbers this season, or if Logan Thompson gets a real shake based on his terrific numbers, arguably Vezina caliber numbers this year.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, brother. Like that, you heard that buzz in the selection process that Logan Thompson maybe had alienated himself from certain members of the selection committee, the coaching staff, whoever you want to say. He's had this reputation as being, occasionally difficult to deal with as a teammate, which, personally, I don't mind. Like, for me, if a goaltender is difficult when he's not playing when he wants to play, like we've seen quite a few of those guys that have, become Hall of Famers or gone to the Hall of Fame who were difficult personalities to deal with when things weren't going their way. It's not always a bad thing, right? It's sometimes just great competitors, and the ultimate alpha dogs do not like being the 1A choice, a backup choice. And so there can be friction there, and there is often friction with great goaltenders. So I'm glad that is behind us here. I'm glad that Thompson got chosen on the merits of his play, because let's face it, statistically, in a crop of Canadian goaltenders that is not particularly comforting to Canadian hockey fans. We are not producing the Patrick Roys and the Martin Brodeurs and the Roberto Luongos that we have produced in previous generations at the current moment. Logan Thompson's the best we got, numbers-wise. So to leave him off would have been criminal.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look at the last 2 years, he's got a .912 save percentage and a .242 goals against, dating back to the start of last season. Those are the best numbers of any Canadian goaltender, walking around in the NHL right now. So it made absolutely all the sense in the world to make sure that guy was going to be on Team Canada. Him and Binnington, those are going to be the guys to battle it out for the starting position.